Okay, so now we can see some examples and to the interruption. So do you have a stopwatch? Some kind of stopwatch? Okay, so you are a referee, so you have to be ready. Now you are advised that should be an interruption. Generally, you are not advised. So, yes, and whistles, yes. And so we see these examples, and you will tell me what you are doing. Okay, so first one. So what are you doing here? Nothing? Okay. So what kind of interruption is this? Around 50 seconds, correct. And it is an interruption, so within 40 seconds. So how many points deduction? 1 point deduction. And you have not to communicate anything with the skater because it's just a moment, and it's the difficult things is to be ready with a stopwatch. Here you clearly were very ready. In the normal one, it's I don't remember. Thanks for the questions, because in the slides everything is related to junior and senior, and but in novice the deduction are different. So they are half of what it is the deduction in junior and senior. So it is 0.5 points every 10 seconds, and it is 2 points and a half for the 3 minutes interruption. So I don't remember if this competition was in junior and senior. We imagine they are all junior and senior here, but in case of novice, the deduction is less. And so please look the novice communication. Okay, other example.
Oh no! He's hurt himself, I think. He certainly has. Oh. Straight up, back into the sandbag.
Okay, so again, 1 point is around 12 seconds. And again, in this case, I have to tell you that it will be quite difficult for the referee to understand, because if you start to record the time of the deduction, it's after 2 or 3 seconds, you are really on the border. So in this case, if you start, for example, after 3 seconds and your marking time is around 9 seconds, please consider that you have the interruption was a little bit before. And he was very clever to conclude the program, because if he lied, the program could not be marked. So he was able. There was nothing. I mean, probably it was he just lost the element and lying a little bit on the ice, but he was concluding the program, so he was quite smart. Yes?
I'm so sorry. Now we're in the situation when instead of this music, it was the signal by the whistle, and the judges can take a decision that the referee was whistling. Probably I'm correct.
Yes, but
just let me continue.
yeah.
Probably it will be the best decision when the skater is doing something on the ice, and the judges have to still evaluate all of the elements. And at the end, when the referee will take a decision, and the referee can inform the judges till that moment, for example, you have to judge, and from this element till this element, it will be the empty boxes, because it was after my signal. Because we can be in the different situation. Somebody, for example, from the audience will whistling, and what to do? The judges never know from where this noise is coming.
Yeah, here I think that the whistle was in the music, but yes, and so the judges understand it's not the referee. I think that the most of the time, if the referee is whistling and it's very clear, and when the same situation somebody on the audience is coming from another side. So, but anyway, I mean, if there is some kind of misunderstanding about some signal, the referee has to clarify to the judges what was the situation and when you have to judge or not to judge. So it's I think that there is not really a big problem in informing the panel what you have to evaluate and what you don't have to evaluate.
Probably will be another kind of situation. You're whistling as the referee, but the competitors is not able in the stressful situation hearing your signal. And the skater will continue to skate. And the situation will be very funny. The judges will stop to evaluate the performance, but the skater will introduce several elements, for example. I'm just thinking, probably will be better to discuss this rule again and think about the unusual, let's say, situation.
Okay.
And,
Yes.
yeah, because it's very clear when the skaters stop to skate and the judges will stop to evaluate, but with the whistling process, you know, it can be kind of different situation which are risky to take a decision.
Yes. Okay, maybe we can discuss a little bit later to clarify better the situation, and maybe it could be a Congress proposal to make this more clear and for everybody, for the skaters, for the judges, and for the technical panel. Thank you. Okay, so another. Here you have two screens, and this is a very famous clip. Please look only to the screen on the left. On the right, that is the one there is the mistakes. The other one is to show how the program could be, and but you have to see the whole program to understand the difference. So, but I was not able to cut half of this, so please look only to the left one. Right one. Okay, so what to do in this situation? It's a little bit more than the other times. So, yes, 2 points deduction because it's close to 30 seconds, the interruption. Do you think this is a case to require medical, to stop the performance for medical reasons? No. Yeah, because after he starts the program, so it's, in my opinion, for him, staying 30 seconds without skating, and after when you see the two programs, you understand this, is losing more points than to ask for the 3 minutes. Because with the 3 minutes, he can start immediately after the fall, and he get 5 points instead of 2. But after, he could do everything much better. So sometimes it's better to go for the skater to the 3 minutes deduction instead of the deduction long like that. But that is up to the skaters. I mean, you have not to enter in their decision. So he decided to go this way, and you have to evaluate what the skater has decided. Okay, next one. Okay, so Do you stop the program? The program was not stopped. They went through with this problem. What is your decision? Could be your decision, because I think this is a very borderline case.
Not easy decisions.
Not easy, absolutely.
Was it in the middle, or where was this happening?
I don't remember. I have only the clip, so it's yes, yeah. But this is anyway. I think Sanem is correct. It depends a little bit where it was. If it was at the beginning, maybe it was better to stop the program. If it was at the end, was much better not to stop the program. What I can say is this really danger for the health of the skater? No. I mean, it's hard. But it's not putting the skater in a dangerous situation. So the skater can decide by themselves also to stop. So maybe in this case you can go on if they prefer to go on. And okay, microphone. We have all the Canadians that has raised their hands. So not related to the members of the Bears, but.
But I think independently from the safety for the skater, for Eric himself, we also have a responsibility in this case for the girl. And the blood in all the following element is about to drop on the girl to wherever hit the girl's body. And we don't know whatever health problems there might be or not. So if there is blood happening and a partner involved, I think the situation is different than if you have a single skater. So I would really tend to stop this here.
Yeah, also Leanna, and after I can reply.
My question is a little bit related to the blood thing too,
Yes.
because I remember this seminar a few years ago. It was my American colleagues who said, in the US, there's strict protocol regarding when blood is shed. And so how is a referee, when you're going to be a referee outside of your country and you may
Yes.
not know these rules,
Yes.
what do you do beforehand to know if you then need to interrupt to have them clean the ice, to get the blood off, or even in the performance that they have mandated rules and regulations in the country?
Yeah, I would like to divide maybe the problem into two parts. One is, as Christian has said, it's related that this is a pair. And so you have another partner that is in contact and can be heated by this blood. And single skater, at least you have not this problem. The problem of the blood is very related also to the members in which the competition is held, because in US, for example, maybe in Canada, this is a absolutely big problem, and there is law related to this. In other nations, this is not so field or so important. But independent to the place in which the competition is held, I understand that this could represent a problem. So I understand really well when Christian is saying that maybe because it's a pair, it's better to stop. Maybe if it is a single skater, you can go on. And after, you have to think about the rest of the skater, how much this blood is on the ice. If it is just one drop, it's not necessary to remake the ice. It's just important to clean the point. If this blood is spread all over the ice rink, maybe you have to remake the ice and to clean the ice totally and to give again the warming up period and so. So it's depend a little bit. But and we have another cases that it is like that from the but it's a single skater. So again we can. That is a very delicate situation because it's not really in the danger of the skater, it's not related to the safety of the skater. In this case, it's more an ethical situation that the blood is anyway should not hit the partner, and the partner has to respect. So I understand that maybe could be better to stop the performance and to allow some kind of medical assistance. Okay, other example. here I think is quite clear. There was a problem with the skate, the lace, and so they ask for the 3 minutes. They go there, you give the 3 minutes, so there is no questions related to this. So at the beginning, you maybe do not know what is happening, and after you realize, and it's quite an easy example. A little bit more difficult is the next one. Okay.
Seasons can change the time when I grew he always liked to say number
Свело ногу. Свело ногу. А. Вот она, куда бам. Вот оно без соли. Докатывай, Юрика, если можешь, то докатывай. Конечно.
Да, конечно,
Да,
будет
конечно,
снято.
будет снято.
Okay, so anyway,
Пошла первую часть программы.
Да,
и
первая
потом-
часть программы получилась. Я
This
очень
last
большая
for-
благодарность зрителям.
a lot of time. So what do? Because she had 2 interruptions. The first one was how long? More than 10, less than 20. Yes, so it's 1 point for that interruption. And after, she has a second interruption that is very long and lasts more than 40 seconds. It is around more than 40 seconds when she went to the referee, but around that time. So it's this turns into the 3 minutes. And so in this case, you have a first deduction for the first interruption of 1 point, and after the 5 points for the second interruption that goes into the 3 minutes interruption, okay? If I don't remember if after she started to skate or not, I don't remember, but we can consider that she is starting to skate and giving the 3 minutes. Because the second interruption was anyway nearly long, 40 seconds, and after she went to the referee. Okay? I don't know if not withdraw, because she went to the referee and probably she's asking the 3 minutes. I don't know how it was the real situation. I don't remember if finally she withdrew or not. Maybe she withdrew. I mean, but it is not important. I mean, we have just a clip, and if you start after 3 minutes, it's okay. If she's not starting after 3 minutes, is okay.
But then, for the first interruption, the second interruption, and 3 minutes interruption. So we have 3 different interruptions.
No, because the second and the third, the 3 minutes, the second one and the third goes to only one interruption of the 3 minutes. Is what I said before, that when the 40 seconds enter into the 3 minutes interruption, is only the 3 minutes that you consider it.
So only 5.
Only 5 points plus 1. Okay, plus 1 for the first interruption. Okay, other cases?
Сейчас давление упадет, установится, закончится он прекрасно.
Будем надеяться, потому что, конечно... Публика разобралась уже давно. Сейчас начали московские зрители поддерживать спортсмена. И да, уже сейчас вот видно, что идет кровь. Может быть, это не настолько очевидно с судейских мест. Прекрасно понимают зрители, прекрасно понимает сам спортсмен, что уже на какой-то серьезный результат рассчитывать не приходится, но мужественно докатывает.
А кто у нас главный в мужской судейской бригаде?
Нам техконтролер нужен, да, Татьяна? Нам рефери Альберт
It's
Зайтман.
enough, yes.
Альберт Зайтман. Вот надо к нему...
Okay, I think it's enough because he continued so what do you do in this case? There is no bloating, and so that we have not the problem of the partner, but there was quite... what do you do? Do you think this is important to stop for the health of the skater? No. Most of the time it's not. I mean, it's... but if you think that can be danger, I would suggest to stop the skater. If you think it is not danger, you can leave the skater. The skater always has the option to stop. So it's not that you have to decide for him. So it's a little bit borderline cases in this case, and to decide what you want to do, if to stop or not to stop. Clearly the performance is influenced because his poor boy was all the time trying to stop this, and it was not able with the spinning is a disaster. So it's, and clearly you have to evaluate in your components mark and so, but it's up to you to decide. This is a borderline cases in which every decision can be, in my opinion, taken.
Excuse me, I'm a little confused because in the rule book it actually uses nosebleed as one of the reasons why we would specifically stop it. That's actually in the book.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's a nosebleed, and that's
Yes.
in the rule book, why wouldn't I stop it?
No,
Yeah, it's in the blue book. It lists different reasons, and nosebleed is specifically.
no, is one possibility where that you can stop. I mean, yes.
Right.
So, but in some cases you,
Touching his nose with the blood.
Yes.
And then the ice, to me, it's causing a danger to someone else.
no, after the someone else is a different situation because after you have to decide if to clean the ice or not to clean the ice. So that is another decision. The first decision is to stop or not the skaters. And this depends. Here was quite at the beginning of the program. It affected all the program. So in my opinion, this could be stopped. I understand that in some cases, maybe you can even not stop and let the people finish the program.
I thought the reason nosebleed was added to the rule book was because of this. That's
Yeah.
why I think this
Yeah.
is we watched this.
Yes, these videos many times. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And I think this is the last examples. No, it's not the last example, but maybe we can, I don't know, skip a little bit because otherwise, yes. I want to show this example. And it's the last examples because otherwise we do not. Okay, so what do you do here? Stop. Okay, so it's clear. In this case, you have to stop the skater. It's not an option. And because in this case, this could be really danger. So there is a clear hitting of the head, clear, you see the ladies was not correct, was not normal. She is really affected by that. To continue the program could be danger. Could be, it's not that all the time it is danger, but you have to give the time to see after 3 minutes how they are and to have the medical assistance advice. Okay, so this concludes the part related to the interruption, and now we stop and we start to the next chapter.